So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
We're underway. Balde. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia in acres of space out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Real chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Terrific header! Al-Kubasi clears it away. Bellingham. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Yamal. Vermeer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
Vinicius Junior! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Yamal. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Jong. Shifted it to the flank. Spread out to the left. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is what? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Valverde cuts it out. Howson. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
With nicely by the defence. And it's Pedri. The pass is intercepted. Fran Garcia. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Ferran Torres. Valverde kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Rudiger.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, it's come to nothing. Pedri. Vermeer. Well seen. Saw that coming. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's burst through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance, surely! Yamal carries the ball down the right. Couler. That's an imaginative pass. No, that was never going to make it.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It is a corner, good chance. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He has found a way through. Tries a shot! Yes! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 48.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Ferran Torres. Howson. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Balde.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Goulet. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Valverde, great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
And it's Balde. Chooses to go crossfield. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That pass isn't the best. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Fermin. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And he's picked it up out wide. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Balde. Rodrigo. Balde. Fermin. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's found support out wide. Harrison receives it in a wide position. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Aimed beyond the defence. Deep cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Danger averted for now. Once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely feet. Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Bellingham is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. It's Rashford! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's been taken short. Pedri he gets big! He's got to be quick to recover this. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Time added on 4 minutes. Short changes him with that pass.
Alexander-Arnold.
Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Por favor, circulen con precaución. Cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Balde tries to pass it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafinha gets into a good position. That's very neat. Chance to deliver. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rodrigo. Carvajal. And it's made its way to him. Christensen gets it clear. Balde. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Now that's well seen too. And it's Ceballos. Now it's Rafinha. Opts for safety. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Rodrigo picks it up out wide. Knocks it into space. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Dani Ceballos. De Jong. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Barcelona are down to 10 men. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pedri has it in a wide position, and that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see...
It's Rashford! Split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Keeper's dealt with that. Pulls it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madrid have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Carvajal. And it's Ceballos. Played into space. He's through here. That is good alertness. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Rafinha is first to take the long walk. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Vinicius Junior steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Rashford is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So, the second man in line.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, no!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Madrid with the chance to go two up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Barcelona from one behind.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Brahim Diaz comes up, their fourth taker. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Barcelona are looking to save match point. saved it! And their fate is sealed! Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Entre semana en horario de oficina.